So I'm going to jump straight in, everyone. Christmas parties during COVID. It's going to bring so many questions, especially if you're a small business.
But are they the right questions?
What's up, everyone? It's Lee here. I am the bartending, photo boothing rental guy, and today we're going to talk about getting bookings for Christmas parties for the 2020 season in the events industry. So this would be event planners, event rentals, well, basically anything, right? When it comes to parties. So let's get into it. You're probably asking yourself, are people still going to be booking parties in 2020? Very good question.
I think not.
Is this going to get worse?
I think so.
Is my business going to survive?
Who knows?
If you're asking yourself these questions, good luck, man. There is no definitive answer unless you basically have a crystal ball. Do you have a crystal ball? All I have is this...
It's a Star Trek coin. It tells me things, but it's more so just the date that it was made.
My method is asking myself the right questions that are going to steer me through all of this COVID Christmas party chaos that 2020 is bringing us. I'm going to let you know the real questions that you need to ask yourself. You know, the ones that actually have an answer. So you can start planning your hustle, your side pivot. You need to capitalize on this 2020 Christmas season. It's coming, and it's coming up fast.
Are you ready?
So the first question that you need to ask yourself is, what is the number that your government allows in your area for Christmas parties to happen? So this would be both for commercial and for residential. In my area, it's 15 for residential and 30 for commercial. So probably head over to your government's webpage and they'll have like a COVID update there, and that's where you'll find this information. So that's the very first step, is go there and do that. So go to your government's website and look up how many numbers are people allowed to gather in for the 2020 Christmas season. So now that you've got to this number, you know what size of events that you're dealing with. Never in history has it been so clearly cut out. You already know the numbers of people that are allowed to congregate in your city by doing your research, so all you have to do is use that information and apply it to the next question.
So the next question is...
what are people going to need? You know the numbers, and you have a better understanding of what people are going to need. For example, people doing events of 15 don't generally require a DJ service. So if you have a DJ service, you might want to figure out what you offer or what you can offer for people for groups of 15 if your area has 15 groups. So maybe you can rent out sound systems. You can do a delivery service, sound systems. You can set up a music playlist. Maybe you have karaoke machines and you want to offer some sort of karaoke service. This year, people are going to be searching for the answers, so you want to put the answers on your website. You want to give them the ideas out there because normally people are in their comfort zones. They know where to book. This year, they don't know what to book. Everything is so foreign to them. So if you have options on your website, it's going to get a bigger draw. People are out there searching for stuff more than they've ever been searching because they're clueless about what they're going to do. So I'll bet my shiny Captain Kirk coin that I was going to give to Gorothbalion for Christmas that people will still book my service as long as I'm offering it on a smaller scale. Here's one of my ideas that I'm putting together for this year. So normally at Christmas time, I have a bottle flipping fire trick bartending business that just goes crazy. I'm booked solid every weekend, and this year I am not booked pretty much at all. I've got like one Christmas gig so far, and I'm a little weary that they're gonna cancel. However, I do have this tableside flambe option that I offer, so it's like a fire coffee that you'd see in Mexico style, and I have a little cart that wheels from table to table at events, and I make these fire flambe coffees while I flip bottles. So this is gonna be my draw this year. Instead of having it as an add-on to my normal bartending service, I'm actually just going to offer this as a complete service. So I will come into the location, I will be COVID friendly and make flambe coffees for all the guests there, all 15 people or all 30 people, and then I'll be gone. And so instead of booking one $5,000 gig, I'll book like 6 $450 small little flambe parties instead of that. And that's how I'm going to change things with my bartending service. So I'm going to focus on micro.
I'm going to change things.
Hence the flambe coffees. All I have to do is put it out there and put it into packages for small parties, and people will still book. They're still looking for things. They're still going to book. It's just going to be on a smaller scale.
I'm going to change things.
The next question that you have to ask yourself is, what is going to stop people from
Booking.
this is very simple. The answer to this is the thing that's going to stop people from booking is that they don't have a guarantee whether their party's still going to be going on. They don't know if the government is going to say
No more parties.
You basically have to let your customer know that their deposit is fully refundable if the government will no longer allow parties to happen in the 2020 Christmas season. So fairly simple. Just give them your guarantee and you'll get their booking. And then if things go awry, just save that money and give them their money back. Do their honorable thing, but you will get more bookings. You will get bookings if you give people your guarantee. Ask yourself these questions and hopefully you get some Christmas bookings. If you have a great idea in some sort of party industry, drop it in the comments. Let's all network together if we can. And as always, you stay classy.